You cannot get better at golf until you know your missed tendencies, and then you have to attack them. And that is the premise of what this entire channel is about. And today I'm showing you how I'm using data to become a better golfer. Let's get to it.
All right, we're here in the rough. We got 110 yards in. That's a 54 degree for me, not a murdered one, just a smooth, clean one. Let's put it on the green. So I'm just gonna go about horizontal and use those hips. Go horizontal and use those hips.
So the Scratch app is going to make it really easy to gather all the information you need to know what your weakest points of your game are. I'm a big data nerd. People call me the strokes gained guy. And if you don't know how strokes gained works, I'm going to link to a video explaining it all at the end of this video.
14 feet, I way overshot that.
But basically, every position on the golf course has an average number of strokes it takes for a golfer to get it in the hole. After you hit a stroke, if it's not a full stroke less than that, then you lost strokes.
So I'm just hitting a smooth 9-iron here. I care more about my start line than anything else.
So the app tells us from 140, a Scratch golfer would expect to get it within 36 feet of the hole. Anything closer gains strokes on Scratch, anything further loses strokes.
Well, that's 2 holes in a row that I hit the green, but I could not be further from the hole and still on the green. Let's try to get a good lag putt here. 63 footer.
After each stroke, you'll hit either next shot if it didn't go in, or hold out if it did.
Oh, I thought that would turn more. Oh, there it is. 63 feet to 2 feet. How about that? Whew. It's a good par. Okay, we got a par 5 here. It's 240 to the treble. There's no reason to test it or risk it at all. I'm just gonna play a 4-iron and focus on my start line again.
By the way, something about using this app helps me make a lot better decisions. Sometimes I use driver on this hole, but when I'm staring at this app, I'm like, nope, iron.
Okay, now if we go left on this second shot, water is introduced at 200 yards. So I want to hit a club that won't go 200. I mean, even for like 170, that'll leave me 80 yards in. That's going to make things easier. So 170, I'm going to hit an 8-iron. Just make sure it goes straight.
So I'm more aware of the hazards and the trouble, and I'm taking special care to choose a club that no matter what is not going to result in a penalty.
I never saw that, but it felt decent. I think we'll be okay. Smart, boring golf is so much more fun. So that's the water I was talking about. And I left it about 20 yards short of being able to reach it. And I hit a good clean shot right where I wanted to. Longer club would have been fine, but why introduce that danger? And I have 80 yards to the hole, just like I said. Smart golf is fun golf. Here we go. We've only got 80 yards in. I'm confident I can keep that within range. I'm just focused on start line. I'm gonna go horizontal in the backswing with my 58 degree.
Sometimes I hit what I consider to be a pretty decent shot, but then the app tells me I lost strokes to a Scratch golfer, and I otherwise wouldn't have known I need to work on that.
For those of you who don't know, I did a 30-day challenge last month where I hit 7-iron only on the range every day for 30 days. I hit 2,000 balls with it. And I don't know if you're noticing today, but I'm 3 for 3 on greens in regulation. Really helped me get cleaner ball striking. I'm leaving myself long putts, but I'm finding the greens, and that's gonna lead to lower scores. If you wanna check that video out, it's just right here in the top corner of the screen. Give it a look. Got a 33 footer here. It's pretty quick and going hard to the left. So we just wanna give it a nice, gentle nudge in that direction.
So we're getting a lot of good data on each of these strokes, and at the end of the video, I'm gonna show you exactly how to use all that data to extrapolate what you need to work on.
I thought I hit that way too soft. I just kept running. That was great. Knock it in the hole. Another par. Short par 3s. Create short par 3s with your 4s and 5s. Makes golf so much easier. All right, well, similar to the last hole, we've got 240 to the treble. There's no reason to attempt that. I'm playing 5-iron and just making sure I hit it straight.
By the way, if you have friends working on their game, make sure to share this video with them. This app is a game changer, and it's free.
It might be gone. I hate this hole. I never hit a good shot. I'm hoping I survived that. It's gonna be very close. I think we're okay as long as the tree didn't eat it up. We'll see. All right. Barely survived by a couple yards. It's kind of a blind approach shot. I really just hate everything about this hole. It's 220 to the front of the green, so we're just trying to, again, start lines, just hit it straight, advance the ball, and try to get it up and down.
I chose way too aggressive.
No, 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 no. That was not the play. Right into the bushes. We're in trouble now. I'm a mental basket case. This hole, I just never get a good result on. We got 150 in, took a down the line drop from where it went out. This is shot number 4, it's a par 4. Hopefully I can put it close and bogey, but probably looking at least a double here. Oh, it started so good. Squirreling to the right a little bit. I think we'll be on. I'm just putting them as far away from the hole as possible today. We're on the green, probably another 50, 60 foot putt. Well, the odds of bogey are not good right now, but it is on the table. 75 footer, let's knock it in. Oh, I pushed that way outside of where I wanted to. Missed most of the break there. It was a good lag, just kept it outside of what I needed to. This is about a 50-50 shot for a scratch golfer, so if we make it, cool. If we don't, we can't be that mad.
I practice 8-footers a lot because they make a huge difference on the scorecard.
Let's go for double. All right, well, 3 over through 4 holes isn't awesome, but for that stretch of holes, I'm not mad about it. 130 yards in. I'm just gonna play a pitch and wedge, knock down pitch and wedge. I don't wanna be long. It's a lot easier being short than long on this hole. So I'm gonna hit a nice, soft, easy pitch and wedge and just control that start line.
You guys probably noticed I've been talking about start lines a lot during this round. You've also probably noticed that I'm not hitting my intended direction. Golf happens.
Well, that is exactly what I did on hole 2. The start line was just a little right, which was intended. I usually draw my irons a bit, but that went straight as an arrow. So miss right, we're okay with that. Took 5 holes before I have a chip. I've been practicing my chipping a little bit as well. So what I want to do here is make sure I come down on it, but break my wrist so I get a little elevation. Otherwise it won't stop in time.
I love recording my rounds for situations like this because I can instantly see that my mindset was bad. I should have done a bump and run or even putt that. I tried to get cute and pop it up and paid for it.
Next shot, fringe, 10 yards. There we go.
But the great thing about golf is sometimes you do something stupid and then you follow it up with that.
Still got the par. Let's go. It's 320 to the front of the green. Right side is pretty wide open. Left side you can get into real trouble. I'm just gonna aim at that tree just where the fairway runs out, and we're focused on start lines.
There's that talk about start lines again. I hope you're noticing the pattern as well. I'm missing right quite frequently.
That's what I'm talking about. We're pretty far to the right, but it doesn't matter. We're still playable. We're still gonna have a decent look at the green. I got 136 yards in, and I'm just gonna try to punch it, kind of bladey punch it, and just get it somewhere around the green.
And knowing that I miss right most of the time is actually a very good thing. If you have a two-way miss, that's when it's really hard to play good golf. Missing right most frequently, I can work with.
Just gonna try to hit a clean shot out of the rough here, put it on the green, and expect a bogey at this point. Oh, open-faced garbage.
Again with a miss to the right. Common problem.
14 yards. It's gonna break right at the top of that and then go fairly straight. See if we can 2-putt from here. That would be lovely.
I learned from my mistake chipping on the last hole and opted to putt this one and got a little better result.
Needed just a little more. You all know this is going in. I know this is going in. You know this is going in. 13 feet in the hole. Here we go.
I was really sending out the positive vibes on that one. Didn't work out.
Well, shit.
Couldn't agree more.
Okay, the third and final par 3. And it's 167. I'm gonna play my 8-iron because that'll keep me short of the water if I happen to go right. Start line has been right today. If it starts right, that's okay. I just need to make sure I tuck my trail elbow in front of my trail hip, and that'll help it draw back a little bit.
I finally figured something out on those start lines. I was able to hit this one straight, and you're gonna see the rest of the round a lot more straight shots.
Man, golf is wild. How fast we remember and forget things that really help our shot. I remembered if I tuck my trail elbow on my trail hip, I get that subtle draw flight that I want. I also remembered if I drop the club head just a hair in the top of the backswing, that helps straighten out that flight or push it to the draw as well. I just very subtly changed those two things and hit a really great shot. I'm about 20 feet for birdie now. The way I've been putting, maybe this will go in. Okay, we got 19 feet, breaking pretty hard to the right.
One of the biggest factors with the best putters in the world is that they're confident. They believe they're going to make every putt.
I cheated my aim down. I thought I was getting too aggressive. Should have stuck with it. I might have made that.
And once they pick a line, they trust it and commit.
All right. Wrapping everything up with 2 driver holes. I'm gonna keep those same thoughts I just used on that par 3. I want to drop the club head just a little bit, and I want to keep that trail arm in front of that trail hip. See if we can hit a little better here. Trouble on the left, right side, not much trouble. So I'm aiming down the right line, trying to hit my draw. And if I miss it way out right, it doesn't matter. It's wide open there. It just lengthens the hole a bit. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Whew. Perfection. Keep that trail elbow tucked. That's what's been hurting me today.
Partial wedges used to be a huge strength for me, so I just assumed they are. But in the past few months, they've kind of slipped on me, and this app showed me that.
It's a left breaker. I wouldn't have guessed that it's a left breaker. I'm taking my time because this is a birdie putt. Now it feels like it's going just a hair to the right. That's what I would have expected. Downhill, so a little tip for you. When I'm aim pointing, if I'm standing on the downhill, it's a lot easier for me to feel the slope. And I'm just aiming left edge here. It's not a lot. Happy with the read, just gotta hit the right stroke. Got it. No! Ah! Easy par. That's a bummer. Gosh, that felt right the whole way. I liked my read, I liked the line I hit. It ended up just going a little high. Not a bad hole though, easy tap in par. Can't ever be mad about it, easy tap in par. We're on the last hole now, last driver test. See if I can replicate what I just did on that last hole. Good feels, let's go. All right, we made it, final hole, 420 yard par 4, another driver test. I'm gonna do exactly what I did last time and just bang it down the fairway. Yes, sir. Form wasn't pretty, but I blasted that down the middle. The guy mowing the fairways just drove past me and went in the fairway 100 yards to the hole. That's 320 right down the middle. Man, I figured something out on these last two that just felt good. Let's finish up.
That start line improved a lot until this shot slipped out to the right. Didn't think I was gonna clear the water.
Oh,
barely made it.
14 yards, hard breaker to the left. I'm aiming about 15 feet above the hole because I know that thing is just gonna settle like crazy. And it's 14 yards, so 40 feet, but it's probably gonna play like a 20 footer. There's a lot of hill here, so we're just gonna gently look about halfway and pretend that's where we're putting to. Come on, baby, be good. Roll more. Okay, well, we left it a little soft, and now we've got about a 5 footer left for par. As far as 5 footers go, this is not an easy one. Oh, left it high. Burned the top edge. I can't believe I left that high. I didn't think it straightened out. It straightened out at the end there. 3-putt bogey, that's okay.
All right, now the fun part. I shot 6 over. I lost 5.8 strokes to a scratch golfer, and I can click on any of these buttons, 5, 10, 15, or 20, to compare my strokes gained to a different skill level. Then we scroll down, we see different aspects of my game. Driving was better than it's been. Now, if you just look at one single round, it's not gonna be the best data as far as this stuff goes. So you wanna look at your last 3, 5, or 10 rounds, which is an option once you go to the summary page. But let's scroll down to my favorite section, the miss tendencies. Now, if you mark your miss on every shot you take, obviously you're gonna have more data, but this shows in every aspect of your game. Are you missing left more, right more, long more, short more? How often are you on target? This is really gonna help you break down what you need to work on and how you need to work on it. Hope this helps you guys. Download the app, try it out. And while you're using this, if you notice anything that you think would make the app better, let me know. Leave a comment, send me an email. I'm always working on updating the app and making it the best it can be. So get your data, share this with your friends, and let's all go low. See you next time.